Our first step on this journey is road construction. What exactly is academic probation and suspension? Probation. First, let's talk about GPA. There are two types of GPA that we will be referring to during this presentation. Semester GPA, grade point average for a given semester only. Cumulative GPA, grade point average for all semesters combined. The GPA is never rounded up. It is what it is. What is probation? Once a GRC student has attempted 12 credit hours, they must maintain a cumulative GPA of not less than the following: 12 to 14 credit hours attempted, 1.5 minimum cumulative GPA required, 15 to 28 credit hours attempted, 1.75 minimum cumulative GPA required, and finally 29 and above credit hours attempted, minimum cumulative GPA required is a 2.0. Probation requirements. First, students will remain on probation until each semester until the cumulative GPA requirements meet the minimum requirement. As I stated just now, any student on academic probation must earn a minimum semester GPA of 2.0 while on probation to avoid academic suspension. Suspension. Students on suspension will be prohibited from enrolling in classes for 2 semesters. A student will be suspended if they drop all their classes, receive all WIs, E grades in 1 semester, or earn less than a 2.0 semester GPA. If you do find yourself on suspension, there are 3 options for students. You may appeal the suspension, apply for an early return after having been gone 1 semester, and finally have a standard return after 2 academic semesters of no enrollment. Academic versus financial aid. There is a difference between being on academic probation suspension and financial aid warning and suspension. Attending this workshop will not impact any financial aid responsibilities. Please contact financial aid with questions regarding your specific situation. Moving back to our roadmap. The next sign or road stop is reduce speed ahead. Slow down. Your education is not a race. Take your time and do well in your classes. Set your own pace. Do what works best for you. Reorganize and plan around personal obligations. Consider repeating courses. Repeating courses. Transcripts show both grades, but the highest is calculated in the GPA. This is the fastest way to raise your GPA. However, repeating courses can have a negative impact on financial aid, so please contact the financial aid department before making this decision. Does retaking a class really help? This chart displays how repeating a course is the fastest way to increase your cumulative GPA. The first graphic shows a student's first semester here at GRCC. Let's name her Jill. The total credits taken was 12 credit hours, and Jill earned a 1.3 semester GPA. The graphic below and on the left shows the next semester if Jill takes all new courses, no repeating courses. Jill took 12 credit hours and earned a 2.417 semester GPA. On the bottom, the cumulative GPA of the semester without repeating courses is a 1.86 cumulative GPA. The next box or graphic on the right shows a semester with Jill repeating one course. Jill retook Math 98, a 4-credit course. Jill previously earned in her first semester a D-. This time she repeated Math 98 and earned a C. Now remember, both grades will show up on her transcript, but the C will replace that D- grade. Jill's semester GPA is the same in both cases, with repeating and without repeating. Still a 2.417 semester GPA. However, when you look at the cumulative, you can see that in the semester she repeated the course of Math 98, her cumulative GPA went up to 2.10 for cumulative. This demonstrates how repeating coursework can increase your cumulative GPA in a fast and efficient way. Holds. If you have certain holds, you may not be able to register for classes and might need assistance from an academic advisor. Holds can be found in your online student center. The graphic here shows what your holds box would look like on your student center. There are 2 types of holds. Block registration holds. The following holds block your ability to register for classes, and you must work with an advisor to register. MND, PBH, SER, SRT, ADD, PDT, INT, ESL, and DNA. Informative holds. These holds are meant to provide you with information and don't restrict your ability to register for classes. LIB, PRB, MA 97/98, IRW 97/98, FAW, FAS.